I'm here with Steve Sells, who is design engineer for Naim. You're actually the brains behind what you have in your hands. You're actually holding your little baby. It's a big baby, in fact, because it's got a fairly good price tag.
7.5 kilograms.
Yeah. Yep. It's the new SuperLine for Naim. Okay. It has one specific function. It's an amplifier for your turntable cartridge.
Just for moving coil pickups, low output moving coil pickups, and it will boost it up to the same signal level as a CD player.
Okay, well, why don't you explain to our viewers a little bit the technology that goes into this, because it's not a big Avery receiver. There's a lot of technology in there.
There is. There's a lot of...
Can I go in to hold that?
Yeah, there's a lot of...
You can, oh, Jesus.
Yeah. Well, the first thing off, I mean, what we've got here is a brass platter which weighs 4.4 kilograms, and that's suspended on springs. That's the first thing we do, is make the environment for the electronics completely quiet, so we take out mechanical vibration. Moving coils are the most sensitive part of electronics. So a CD player is quite hardy in this respect. It's a 2-volt signal, it's big. But this is 150 microvolts, that's 150 millionths of a volt. So very small. So yeah, and then we want the noise of that to be even lower. This is a signal.
Can I tilt this a little bit?
Yeah, it's fine. So we have to really preserve the signal. So inside here, we've optimized currents and voltages across these devices, listen to different transistors to get the noise down. We've brought the gain up over previous models.
Just a little more in the light here, and then you can talk about it.
Yeah. Other things we do to keep noise down is all these power supplies up here. There's 12 power supplies, regulated power supplies, each channel feeding into here. So there's no talking from one stage to the next. So it's a nice clean signal going through. And there's a 25th power supply at the end there. It's got a few power supply upgrade options as well. You can plug this straight into the preamplifier, or you can upgrade it by pulling out this plug here. Okay. And then we've got a power supply connector there, and that connects to our SuperCap power supply. Another feature for our audiophiles is when you buy a cartridge, you can optimize the amount of what's called loading on the cartridge. And this just bends the sound a little bit. So on here, we've got these plugs, and we can choose these. It comes supplied with 7 of those, and you plug those in the back, suit your cartridge and your room, so you can just tweak the sound a little bit.
But there's so much R&D that's gone into this, and you're going to sell maybe a couple of thousand of these a year.
Yeah.
I mean, this is an enormous budget for Naim, for a very niche market, to be quite honest.
Yeah.
So you must be spending a hell of a lot of R&D on the rest of your products.
Yeah. With this one, our systems, we've been building up our systems constantly. We brought out the DBL loudspeaker, and to make that sing, we designed the NAT 500 power amplifier. And so now we've got to a stage where we need to bring up the level of our phono stage. So we really have to invest in it. This isn't just investing in a phono stage, this is making the whole vinyl replay through our top-end system better. So we've got our existing customer base we're going to sell to, and I think they're going to enjoy it.
I think they will too. Well, thank you very much for this presentation.
You're welcome.
And congratulations. We'll see if we can see how many of these we can sell around the world through the internet.
Right.
Okay.
Cheers.
Thank you very much. I'll give you your baby back here.
Thank you.